Well, hello there, and welcome to TGC Tours Offseason Event 3 here at the Pacifico Park. And today we're going to attack round 1, and there's no challenges or any stipulations. I want to do one week here where we don't have to be too deep into those challenges, and next week we will jump right back to the speed runs. But this week we're just going to be playing normally and having fun. So let's go take a look at the conditions straight away. Black tees, they play around 7,200, so not too long of a track, but also not any type of a pitch and putt. Pin set 1 here, pretty normal pin set. Wind speeds are high, coming in from the northeast. Fairway is quite bouncy. Green is quite bouncy, and green speed is default fast, which is 172, so green is moving fast. Time of the day, morning, and wear tour is light cloud. So, very, very simple situations. Not a lot to sweat out here. Just go in there and swing your sticks and have a good time. See how far we can take ourselves up the leaderboard. Not a lot of pressure here. Let's set the line at 10. And then together, Himochiko, Raven. First tee shot here, nothing major, nothing weird. Good aim here. Make sure it travels to the left side of the fairway. That is going to do it fantastically. Let's see where it bounces. This should give us a good attempt. Kind of a good bounce down the hill as well, so we do enjoy that. This pitching wedge definitely is the club that we're gonna hit. It's already gonna be a little bit longer because of the downhill, so I'm just gonna add just a tiny little bit of loft in an attempt to make sure it gets to the hole. Beautiful tempo, beautiful line. Should bounce backwards from here and then roll all the way down. And we have manufactured a golf shot on the first one. Boom. We love that. And off to the races we are. Can't birdie them all if you don't birdie the first one. Pitching wedge here as well. Hole 2, similar thing. It's gonna fly quite far down there, so maybe just hit a golf shot. Little fast, so we're gonna end up left long, but it should still bounce backwards. It might stay now here. Yeah, that missed tempo pushes it a little bit too far, but nevertheless, not the worst possible situation. Good amount of break, both at the start and in the end, so let's take a little bit power off and give it a good aim. I feel like this is scoreable, but we can't putt this too hard. Unfortunate turn of events, just a little bit too much. Just a little bit much break for us to see it, but not the worst. Drive on hole 3 here, nothing to do but to get your tempo. It's a little bit too fast, but that's why we aimed so far right. This should always bounce right. Wow. Okay, that's something that I have never seen before. That was now a disaster. I am just going to have to hit this and hope it's not more than 110-ish. I'm gonna add just a little bit of loft to it. So even with the added loft, it's 114, so it's a little bit too much, but should be able to save this. Should be able to save this. It's gonna come out of here quite hard, though, but it should be in a way where it does stop. With full backspin on, too. Don't you dare! Stop, 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 stop. Acceptable, that. Very acceptable, that. Little aim here, just make sure there's nothing crazy going on in the grid and put it in. So could have been much better here at the start, but let's catch up now. Let's catch up. With the wind playing as fast as it is, this is going to want to bounce. So I'm going to put a good amount of backspin, full backspin, and a good amount of loft ski to try to make it so that it doesn't bounce too early. And then we're going to hit a good golf shot. That is close. That is exactly close to what I wanted. It has spin on and it has loft on, so it might stop right here. Oh my days. That worked out so well. That worked out so incredibly well for us. Let's score this now, boys. Come on. Or not. Just broke the other way. A little push on the swing plane and broke more at the bottom. So I stand by that. Just not good enough. Being on tempo here now is more important day than ever. We haven't been able to score at all. So now we need this. We need this drive. Little kick left. Never in danger. Never behind the tree. The perfect, quintessential perfect drive. Come on. Let's see if we can stick this now. This lie is going to take it left. The wind is going to bring it back. So I'm going to put full backspin on in attempts to hit it like 179 just at the edge of the green. $181. It's a touch mean that it rolls out of here. It's a touch mean, but that is still doable. That is 100% scoreable. Like, come on now. Let's get this eagle. Up the hill. We have to add a little bit, but I don't want to add too much because I don't want to thunder this too far. Good amount of aim because I feel like the first portion is going to break quite a bit. And then just send it. Let's put it close now. We can do this. I'm not gonna lie. I 100% expected that to be in. I 100% expected that to drop. Maybe we can see on the replay why it didn't. That felt like that was always in. Well. Hole 6 again. Get your fairway. Go get your score. Beautiful drive here. Should give us a very approachable shot. Gotta get the engines running though. -2 through 5 is just not good enough. Sand wedge here feels like the right ticket. It's gonna take a little bit from the wind, so I'm going to have to add a touch and then make sure we stay on the left side here. This feels like a good shot. And the feeling, in fact, is correct. Hell yeah. After the perfect dart, let's make sure we finish the job here. And there we go. Love that. Come on. Now, let's chuckle up a few birdie trains here. Start of the 7th, very normal again. Make sure you get it on the left side, but never in that big bunker. It usually doesn't even reach there no matter what you hit. But of course, sometimes you can hit some sort of a weirdo shot that completely defies anything normal. But here we are, middle fairway, 300 yards, exactly as you want to be. This downhill lie here, I feel like will give us a few more yards. So I'm going to take this lower club and we're going to aim it quite far right. And the downhill lie should push it through. Beautiful. Not the right club. The next club, it's going to be all the way in there. So in that sense, the wind is stronger than the downhill lie, but it's not a bad shot anyway. So very, very doable from here. So let's make it now. Let's get it. The best part of the tournament so far right now. I brought it back once, but still a misread on the last portion there for sure. Still a misread on the last portion. So that was the shortest birdie train in the history of golf. But let's say we can always start another one right here. Bunker here is a little bit dangerous, so we'll put the backspin on to make sure we fly the bunker always. Then hit our tempo, and it should never be a problem. Clears it like 30 yards, 40 yards. That's a lot of yardage, boys. 372 that hits. That's a lot of yardage. And a beautiful stopping spot too, so we should be able to put this close. The wind is going to play quite hard here, so I put just a little bit of backspin, a little bit of loft as well, and then send it. Just that much, too little yards. It just didn't quite get to the hole, so we actually end up in a little bit of a troublesome shot here. Nice roll, though. We take the chance of not putting any shape into it and then sending it up the hill, and it works out perfectly. Okay. If ever, though, now it's the time. Now it's time to birdie out here. Front nine ends here in an extremely approachable and scoreable par 5. Which, of course, starts our journey with just getting it down the fairway. Nice little bounce left as well. So now we have a good straight up line to it as well. Just gotta hit the green and put the ball close. Lie again, gonna push it far left, and then the wind is gonna bring it back. But I'll aim a little bit more to the green side, just in case I mistime this. I didn't, so this should be really nice. This should be really, really nice. Perfect time to hit tempo there. Perfect time to hit tempo. First big fist pump of the day right there. First big fist pump of the day right there. Come on. Definite break at the start, so make sure we aim and go get our eagle. Two points! And just like that, we crawled our way back to where we needed to be. I'm a little bit worried about that bunker. I'm gonna play this a little bit to the right side. Oh! Okay. That wind is going to play almost 20, so I'm going to add just a little bit of loft, and we're going to be quite heavily on the right side, just based on the lie taking it left already. Horrifying missed tempo there. Let's hope for the luckiest kick. There you see the human condition come into play that I don't want to put it in the water. So for the first time today, we're all of a sudden slow. Brakes are on. It's gonna be rolling downhill quite a lot, so rather be there than be super short. And there we are. Always make it so that it has a chance to go in. And another tap-in par. Been kind of the theme of the day here has been tap-in par. Par 5 again. Go get your fairway and see what awaits. Second eagle would not hurt us here. Let me tell you that much. A second eagle would not be bad. Quite an approachable hole here because the backstop there is going to stop the ball. So if I can hit this around 190, 195, it should be really, really good. Too big of a bounce. Too big of a bounce since I hit it too fast, so it got the fast added yardage. So this is gonna be tough now, but I have high hopes that we can just stop this. Very, very difficult though. We have to use this sideways dirbler because the sideways dirbler is gonna take a lot of energy out of it. Holding my breath all the way down. Holding my breath all the way down. And indeed, it does stop. Lovely, lovely stuff. Decent amount of break there. Nothing crazy, but we have to aim for it. Yeah, right at the bottom. Almost looked like it's turning too much, but the read in the end was right. Could have used a little bit more power. I think I underhit it with at least 1% there. We are going to opt out actually for this 7-iron with a little bit of loft and a little bit of backspin. There's quite a lot of wind here. So let's just make sure we get to the green. Big slow there, but on the green we are, so can't be complaining about that too much. Just a little jittery swing there. Turns back, but just way too late, so not enough read there. Not enough read. Theme of the week. Tap-in par. Short 13th. Nothing to do again but to just go get your fairway and then hopefully put the ball close here. Good bounce too. Really, really good bounce. Love that. Has to be a pitch shot though. This gap wet pitch with a little bit of backspin and a little bit of added loft is going to make it so that it shortens. It's just nice. Little bit too fast, so it's going to actually be left, but it should still be in the vicinity of the makeable putt. There we go. There we go. Definitely in the vicinity. First things first, though, take away enough so it gets to the hole, but it's never in danger of over-rolling. It is a foot down, so the ball will travel here. A little bit more break as well. Beautiful power. Needed one more added. It never got to the line that we needed. And the theme of the week, the tap-in par. Let's take away these tap-in pars here mid-season. Off-season, so on the season, we're just gonna score everything. That's my plan, lads. That's my plan. Take all the ugly shots away here off-season, and then we're gonna be the best us we've ever been. Eagle opportunity here. Starts with the fairway shot, though. Quite a nice bounce. Maybe gives us a little bit of a downhill lie, too, here. So I'm going to actually hit this D of the D right here flush. I'm going to hit this D of the D here flush. This yardage feels like this would suit me really well. Golf shot. Let's go. So stupid. So much fun, dude. So much fun. It is going downhill here, so brakes on. We just want our par here. No need to go crazy for the eagle. Of course, you want it again to roll towards the hole, but don't go crazy here. Tap in. Birdie. Let's go. Come on, we can do this, lads. I think we can get 3 more. I think we can get 3 more through these 4 holes. I do feel so. Backspin on, little shape, and then send it. Beautiful. Should be just enough to kick left and keep going, but not get to the green itself. Oh, that is nice. That is very, very nice. So here we just put the backspin on, a little bit of shape, and then just send it. Should go right from this bump and stop. Just as we rode it. Little 4-footer doubler here, but there's definitely break on it, so don't underestimate it. Middle of the cup we go. Okay. That puts us 2 points closer again. 2 points to 3, I still believe. Gap wedge here is going to be lovely. It's going to be 140, so I'm going to add just a little bit with a good amount of backspin. Little slow, so now we just need it to bounce to the green here. And there it goes. There we get lucky with the bounce. If that's a yard shorter, it's going to come back down. So that missed tempo almost cost us there. And there isn't a lot of break in this one. Get in there, lads. We finally made a putt. Hole 16, we finally make a putt. Bang, bang. Come on. Hole 17th, very simple, par 4. Send it, go after it. Beautiful bouncer roll. Perfect spot for us here. This is fairly dangerous how it stands, so this gap wedge will add a good amount of yards into it and then just send it. Hopefully this still gets very, very close to pin high. And I would say that is exactly it. And with the fast, we get a little bit further down the line and a little bit left. But with a perfect, I feel like that would have been still the shot. Really good. Let's see if we can get to the -10 now. Quite a difficult amount of break in this one. Tough to judge because most of it is at the start. But I feel like this will turn right quite early. And then hopefully turns into the side piece Wilson I so dream of here. Come on now. Let's just hit 4. Let's just hit 4 birdies in a row to get to the goal. Come on, one more. We could use one more to take that extra point. We could 100% use that one more for that extra point, boys. Come on. The 18th also promises a score as long as you start from the fairway. So let's do that. Lob wedge in hand is probably like 103, and then the wind is gonna play a little bit, so 119. So I'm gonna add just one douche of loft, and then I'm gonna send it, and I feel like this is going to be wonderful. Too much. 111. Wow. Quite a lot too much there. We can still score this, and now making sure we take a good amount of power off so we never thundercock this. Give it the right amount of aim, and then watch it roll down for a beautiful minus 11 through 18 here. Come on, lads. We can do this. Come on. One more for the boys. Really bad aim. Wow. I have to hand up say that was disgusting. But theme of the day, tapping par. There we are. Laddie Lattersons. Got to the goal too. Just in time got to the goal, but not quite good as these freaks. But for our level, really enjoyable, fun little round there. That is it for round one experience. So if you enjoyed the content, please consider leaving a subscription to the YouTube channel. The information about the Twitch streams and what we do on the Twitch streams, that is down below as well. So come join us on the live experience. On top of that, TGCTours.com is free to play. So that information is down below too. So I invite you to come play with us as well. All the information about the socials, the Instagrams, the Discords, the Twitters, the YouTubes, the Kicks, the Twitches, all of that is there as well. So if you want to deepen your connection to yours truly, I suggest you get involved with all of those things. But yeah, that's me done. What is left to say is thank you so much for hanging out. And we will return tomorrow for round 3, where we're going to play that much better. But for now, Mokkio is out. Peace!